All those kids out there, they can do what they want. But understand when someone's like, hey, where'd that video go? Re-upload so-and-so title. The old videos were so much better. That's not enjoyable for me. Whatever their intent was doesn't matter when I read it, because in that moment, I'm subconsciously feeling disrespect. Maybe they don't see all the mistakes I see in my older projects. They might not even remember. The comfort I get in taking down the old stuff is knowing a newcomer won't see those mistakes. Internet's full of some highly reactive psychos. They stumble on a video I put out in 2013 and hate it. That's it, they're done. This guy sucks. What's encouraging them to see how it really is? There isn't. But if that same idiot sees a 2016-17 video and hates it, at least that was the best I could presently offer. I'm confident in what I do right now. I'm not confident in what I did as a teenager. Was I confident about it back then? Yeah. This little thing's about the original run of Yu Yu Hakusho dubs. At 19, I firmly believed I was doing the best shit in that video genre. And at that time, I might have been right. But parody dub ain't a highly set bar. Back then, I knew that. In pursuit of becoming a better filmmaker, I left that bar in the dust. The purpose of the Hakusho dubs in particular, I needed a canvas to direct action, direct comedy, control my own storytelling. I started these before I had my first DSLR. The desire was real. Wasn't super concerned with mistakes. All me and the friends who helped out vibed with was the shit that came out nice. The joke that came out funny, you know? Now today, the project I dread looking at. Sound design sucked. The writing's humor didn't justify the vulgarity. I didn't have a clue about video encoding. I put off making this retrospect for like 8 months. For me right now, it is hard to watch. Not because it's really, really bad. I notice mistakes in productions all the time. When the mistakes are my fault, the self-blame closes in. Only thing I'm nostalgic for was the production process and feeling of achievement when it was done. So, yeah, let's start the clip show. We'll go by upload date, and I'll interject every now and then for context. First up was Yu Yu Hakusho versus R Gaming. The initial crack at messing with the show, me and my friends had marathoned the month before. I picked the video game contest episode solely because video games were, and still are, a relevant tag. I actually remember going through Google Trends to see whether R Gaming or /V/. You can't just say V because some people might not know what you're saying. I looked at the Google Trends at which one was bigger, and R Gaming in 2013 was way bigger, so I went with that. But anyway, I wanted the first episode to do well from a numbers perspective. So here it is.
Welcome to Goblin City, punks!
That's the Game Master?
Yeah, Grandma, this is Xbox Live, not PC.
Wow, that was a really fucking funny and original joke.
Okay, now to see what game's first, drop those filthy slots!
Dude, this is all me. Tennis is my life.
Wow, play a real sport, like baseball. Winner!
Oh yeah, good game. I'm so awful.
Oh wow, they shop at Target. Yeah, wipe your tears up with that unfunny graphic t-shirt.
But I love my Angry Blade shirt!
Get fucked! Rest in shit.
Trivia is my specialty, gentlemen.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, dude, I could have sworn I was getting mad pussy.
Ignorant bully.
They'll never take me alive. I'm getting high with my profile.
Question 1. Do you take the What?
I should mention, we were saying 7-Eleven was an inside job like 4 years before Trump blurted it out.
Correct! Wait, you only saw the first 4 words of the question. How'd you answer it right?
Well, you see, Yusuke, I've dedicated every hour of my life to the trivia portion of Goblin City. By playing it so much, I only need 4 words to know what the right answer will be. And as you can see, it's paid off quite well.
Wow.
You have been automatically disqualified for being such a worthless human being. Game over. Don't worry, Kid and Play. It's not your fault he has a DeviantArt.
Guys, seriously, if you don't stop, I'm going to kill myself.
Good!
I wonder what Yusuke's doing right now. Ugh, I'm so worried.
He's your boyfriend, not mine. How should I know?
Well, if he's in danger, I'm sure it's something productive that benefits the universe.
First thing that came out to me was how visual post-effecty the humor was. And that's a simple result of couldn't be funny on paper, couldn't be interesting on paper. When I tell people taken down because it doesn't represent my channel well, that's not some bogus blanket statement. I couldn't screenwrite back then. Now I got lines like an Etch-a-Sketch. You could blow a half rack on an editing rig with plugins from Micro Center, but if you're self-producing, none of that'll pull as much weight as the $2 pen you got from Staples. There's guys in their 30s who still haven't figured this out yet. Sonically, I heard a lot of lo-fi sound effects. That's not as hard to swallow because it really comes down to how large your library is. The stuff you can find on YouTube in like 2012 is a fraction of what you can now find in 2017, right? Also, recording consistency was completely thrown to the wayside just to get this thing done. I was recording on a UX1 interface with the automatic compression turned on. This is before I even knew how compression worked, by the way. I just knew it made stuff sound like cool and radio-y. And then the Black Cape PA character was recorded by Floyd using a Blue Yeti at the time. Today, it's literally unheard of for me to have an actor on a USB microphone, but back then, we were all 16 to 19. None of us had real legitimate income. There also wasn't a video called How to Be an Online Voice Actor that plainly explained everything in 10 minutes. Why this recording sounds bad, why that recording sounds bad, how you're supposed to direct people. I had to figure that out on my own. So the art gaming one was done and out, off in its own universe, and I wanted to move on to something in a sequential format. Got to writing pretty soon because everyone who helped thought it came out nice. I went with the dark tournament season of the show because I thought that was the worst one, very dragged out. That's part of the reason I called it Yu Yu Hakusho the better version, because I wanted the same spirit of the show, just less awkward, quicker. Later on, I realized trying to make a show better is pointless without a paycheck. So the style in which I dub things went from that to I'm just going to make this mine in every way, whether they like it or not. Fuck them. I remember a solid week and a half after finishing the second script, I couldn't find an actress for like 2 or 3 female roles. I went through 3 different flakes until my friend's girlfriend eventually caved and took care of him. Those 10 days of just doing nothing and waiting taught me the valuable lesson of recruiting, meeting people as a voice director, meeting as many people as you can as a voice director.
Hey baby, I know you're 14 and I'm 20, but let's crack into the Slim Jim of love.
I'm sorry, Kuwabara, but you look like Blake Griffin. I hate the Clippers.
No!
Hey, Kuwabara, you want to stop dreaming about that bitch you met at the Christmas rave?
So I was telling the girl, if you want to reap the dead, you gotta give head.
So what'd she say?
Well, she cried a little bit, and then threatened to call the cops. But she saw it my way. Oh, she saw it my way.
That was really smooth, sir.
You know me. Down with the ladies and nothing else.
Sir, I ironed that tuxedo you wanted to roleplay in for our night together.
Mr. Koema, I just recorded the Sweet Pro Skater 2 mixtape.
Well, pop that shit in the VCR.
Dude, another homeless guy OD'd outside the rehab clinic.
No, I think he just needs CPR. Nah, fuck it, he's dead. Someone check his pockets.
Ugh, that's awful.
Yeah, you could have some good shit on it.
Hey, wait up!
Step back, everyone. I'm impersonating a cop, so that means I get first dibs.
Now I want you to come to the dark tournament with 4 of your pals. There you can fight every demon until you meet me in the finals. It's full of a bunch of middle-aged businessmen who love betting on the contestant's stamina. Is your stamina up to par, Yusuke?
Well, me and my girlfriend are still working on that.
Queer. If you want to compete, I suggest you hit the gym.
Ow, fucking knees.
I think you better toughen up too, for Yusuke's sake.
Well, let's get started then.
I'm not doing bottom again, faggot.
I love being generic.
Yeah, me too, buddy. Yeah, fuck Pepsi. I love ShopRite Cola. It's my favorite. I like the way it tastes like shit.
Hey, look at those name brand fags.
Whoa, who's that midget?
Why don't you go ask him like a normal human being?
Hey there, pal. Whoa, you are at perfect dick-sucking level.
I heard a lot of you on the ship. Criticize me, Captain.
Gay jokes aside, I finally had an episode to kick off a running show with. After making my friend's girlfriend do 3 girl characters, I pushed my luck long enough and was in a serious effort to find just one more actress. Reliable women in VO are hard to find in the early no-budget stages of media production. It's all just guys that want to do it, weirdly enough. The talent equipment availability formula I put in those voice acting tutorials was directly inspired from this talent search in specific. Either somebody had one thing or they didn't have another, it was a pain in the ass. Reno, who voiced the soft-spoken Kurama character, was really the only guy I knew in the voice acting community. By voice acting community, more specifically the Sims Machinima community where he would try to recommend the talent. I didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't think anybody even liked The Sims past like 2006. Through that, I met Sam Lowe, who greatly assisted in taking care of just about any female role I had for the next 2 years. Also reconnected with her for a couple parts in the Operation Backpackers tape. When I first got the okay, she was down to do it. There was the issue of her being like an honors AP student and constantly having some form of schoolwork that week, specifically a marketing video project for a made-up cereal brand. The upcoming weekend she had to record would have been taken up editing that. And so I'm like, fuck no, I can't wait any longer. I told her, I will edit your video in a day. All I need back is a recording session. She agreed. I took care of it. I think it was called Chrono Crunch. Might still be on YouTube. She was happy it was done. I think she mentioned her parents really liked it or something like that. Told me she'd be available all day that Saturday. Now, I'm in a constant state of paranoia, so I accepted she'd be good for that day, but I didn't know her well enough at that time to assume she'd be around for more days in the future. This was a running thing I had with everyone back then. Let's say someone offered to help out in drawing a couple pictures. If they went off to do it, and I messaged, how's it coming along, and didn't get an answer within an hour, I would immediately start drawing the pictures they said they would do. And the funny thing about my continued paranoia is that I've never ended up with 2 parallel sets of drawings, because I was right in calling the flake. Anyway, back to the recording session with Sam. My idea is I'll get 3 scripts ready in a week and have her record all of them that Saturday. Did just that, had a nice long recording session, and my actress anxiety was finally put to rest.
Where the hell are they? I told you they just stepped out to get the new Tony Hawk game. For 2 weeks?
Yeah, and Tony Hawk's Dorito Dark Slide sounds a little made up to me.
Hotel Kebab Palace.
Nice read, champ.
Decline. God, these reviews suck. Who gave Ebert an in-flight movie? Screw this. I just want to go to the tournament.
But sir, you need to fulfill your duties as intern of Spirit World.
There, now you're my bitch. Get on that duty.
Hey!
And here is your complimentary coffee. Enjoy, gentlemen. Yes, why? Snapbacks and Nicktoons.
I don't think we should drink this. What if they spiked it with something?
Hey, wasn't there another coffee cup?
When we're talking, we still quote that sip of coffee to this day.
What's with the stars under your eye?
I get a star for every Radiohead concert I go to.
Enough, Rico. Oh, and by the way, have fun not drinking that coffee.
What?
Yo, supply the ices on those Teen Titans.
I can never find my car keys, and I have never pulled a map out.
Okay, you generic bland of an audience. Get set for the 300th annual Dart Tournament.
This was also around the time when I really started getting into the rapper XV because so much of his catalog was just sitting around on DatPiff or live mixtapes free for download. Also, that set of 3 episodes I wrote with Drewox, and when he wrote, he was always happy to lend his voice to those projects. So every crowd sound you hear is him layered 10 times over and pitched down.
Is Team Urameshi?
Man, these guys are some rude McPoods.
I just slouch reminiscing about my girl that I took from this boy that wanted to meet the world. Topanga.
Hey, you hear about that dick I sucked?
No, stop talking to me.
Hey, you're not my son.
These dollar store toys are the demons Yusuke's fighting?
Yes, Keiko, and they're very dangerous. You're lucky they prohibited firearms at this year's tournament.
What? Are guns bad or something? Go suck off Obama, you left wing. Come on, Shizuru. Let's leave this liberal behind.
I didn't know about like alt-right anything until like maybe like 2014. And so that was the views of the right with the smugness of liberals, and I predicted the alt-right. Fuck you.
Hey boss, why do you walk like a faggot?
Well, Ogre, why do you look like a fucking queer?
Get your tickets here. Act now and I'll throw in a free pad to the Sonics game, live from hell.
Listen here, Kawabara. You're gonna get fucked hard by me. I'm gonna make our time together the bitterest of sweet as my foreign legion invades you abruptly. I'll place a gentle kiss on your fucking nerdy ass ears. I whisper, I fuck kids with this dick.
We loved how that came out when it was first finished. Just the mouth on the guy, that's our friend Jack before he got braces. And we superimposed his mouth on the character's mouth, obviously. But what he was saying, like, it kind of just got, like, off of nowhere is our friend Adam, co-creator of Drive 2, check that out. He he was like fucking with some guy's like comment section, or he was fucking with some guy's Q&A or something like that. And every question the guy got in the comment section, Adam would just reply and answer to every one. And what he just said there, that little like monologue that he just had, that was directly pasted from Adam's comment into a script. Don't ask me how or what the question was. I don't even know. But anyway, if you haven't noticed with recent videos, we can't get away with jokes like that anymore.
You signed the waiver.
I didn't sign shit.
Okay, teams, bring out your first competitor. Begin.
Okay, short stuff, I'll give you the first shot.
I've been working my moves on DDR. Kin and kill. Yeah.
What is this, recess?
Watch Nick Turbo, nerd.
Ugh, I never had cable.
Your brother fights like a girl.
Buy a goddamn Xbox, you faggot!
Oh.
I'm gay. Now I'm gonna fuck you in a non-sexual way. No contact.
Eat my air pennies, you fucking dweeb!
In the fucking temple.
This might have been the first soundtrack synchronized fight scene I think I've ever done. When I first finished it, I thought it was insane how well the music was matching everything else. At the same time, though, I was worried my friends or whoever would think it was lame because it was something in a parody that wasn't frontally attempting humor the entire time.
Last time on Doctor Who Gives a Fuck About This Dumbass Show.
Whoa, hey, what the fuck?
Maybe you should help them out, sir.
I paid your money for these seats. Get off your ass.
Ugh, Keiko, what the fuck is wrong with you?
My hand after I slapped the shit out of his face.
Okay, you're starting to weigh like a Pizza Hut New Yorker.
Oh shit!
Shut the fuck up, Macho Man.
Spirit Slim Jim, stop big!
Way to delay the millennium.
Classic Slim Jim flanker!
Right in the kid pics.
You piece of shit!
And after a surprise attack by Archie Comics, it has resulted in a double knockout.
I remember we called the red-haired Kuwabara character Archie Comics because we watched like 2 episodes of the show with Ian, and then the next day he was at JCPenney's or something and saw a guy dressed up as Archie for some promotion, and for a solid minute thought JCPenney's was doing a Kuwabara tie-in.
この番組は YouTube.com とグランドスポンサースーパーすごいのダンドは
I don't speak Chinese.
My nose looks like a fucking Lego.
Who's going up next?
I would, but I don't want to scuff his boots up and get shot back at the hotel.
I'll take care of his tacky ass. Our team leader seems to be preoccupied.
Suck it in, Johnny.
Yeah. I don't usually like staring down a bitch ass. Makes me feel too good about myself.
The feeling is mutual.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Mega, I mean, comic books. I mean, no, Mega.
I see you're pretty good.
I see you're a fucking queer.
No, I'm not. Hey, shouldn't we be running away?
Go, you fucking bitch.
Don't fucking smother at me!
Oh shit.
It burns. Someone give me ketchup for these harsh browns. With my Illuminati powers, I'm gonna fuck your shit.
Dark Dragon, Dark Black Obama!
What an impressive attack! Where's Zero?
Sucking off Steve Jobs in the biggest Apple store of the underworld.
Oh man, that was so fucking hot!
No, we're too generic for this one.
Blew me your onion, you fucking cowards!
Just listening to this one is where I could tell I started experimenting with layering multiple sound effects for one action. I might make a Patreon video on that later on, like showing it. And with layering sound effects, I kind of just let the meters clip because I can clearly hear the Sony Vegas peak limiting. That was a short one because the previous episodes were produced before I started doing 2 videos a week.
Last time on Yu Yu Hakushishi. You know what, Max? What the fuck is this? It's the name of the show, don't you know?
No. Do I speak Chinese? Do I look like I speak Chinese to you?
No, but Adam, it's just the name of the show, man.
No, it's more than the name of the show. All right? It's more than the name of the show. I can't say that.
Why not?
I can't pronounce it. There's people, they're expecting the real thing, and I can't deliver that. Like, what do you expect me to do?
Well, it's just the name of the show. I thought we went over this. Like, come on.
No, we went over it.
Yo, man, calm down. Calm down.
Don't tell me to calm down, okay? Don't tell me to calm down. This is some serious shit.
But it's...
You know what? Hold on. Alf, take it. I don't want this anymore.
Wait, come back.
It's over.
Wait.
Hold up, let me rap for a bit. Before we begin this match, I want to make one thing very clear. I suck at paper, rock, scissors.
It's rock, paper, scissors!
Well, I don't know what this match has to do with paper, rock, scissors.
Oh my god!
Are you got a problem with my pronunciation? I'll roast you like a kangaroo on the barbie.
This is just pathetic.
You're the pathetic one with the sleeveless shirt. What are you, fucking 10?
Shit. Mom was right.
And let's fight before I lose my edge.
You know, I might dress like I'm 10, but you're gonna die like you're fucking 90. Fuck me.
Wow, that happened so fast! Let's check the Mythbusters cam!
Hey YouTube, today I'm going to be doing my review on Season 1 of YYH Show.
Wow, this is so informative!
Had enough yet, mate?
I'll have enough when you turn up the goddamn AC at Outback Steakhouse!
Hey, could you lend me that? IC's fucking expensive!
Well, you heard the man! Lose some weight the next time you try to kill yourself eating bloomin' onions!
Count!
Oh yeah! 1, 2!
Looks like I'll have to recharge after that sweet burn. Ah.
What the hell, Ogre? I thought they discontinued Code Red.
They brought it back a couple years ago, sir.
Oh, man.
Now I'll transform into an abusive father.
Not again.
Do your homework. Blast!
Uh-oh. It's coming too fast.
Can I have your GameCube?
Enemy panic!
Spirit Gun Double Down! Rest in shit!
It's got sponsored signature moves. Oh, I'm getting right bored of this. How about a knife-edge deathmatch?
Knife-edge deathmatch? What's a knife-edge deathmatch? It's not Halo or something. It's a piece of shit.
Take off your shoes, mate.
Okay.
Ew, they don't wear socks. Fucking grody.
So, you want to explain how this works?
We just have a fist fight to the death between these two knives. The edge of that knife is the edge of your world, and you can't leave until one of us are dead. Are you up for the challenge?
Nah, that's actually really lame.
This tournament is 18 and up, and you're obviously 13 for coming up with an idea that stupid. Sorry, but you're disqualified. Did you even read the user agreement?
Maybe.
So after I finished that cliffhanger, if you could even call it that, I just sat on the dub for a while. Each episode only had like 3,000 or 4,000 hits each. Didn't really justify the days of labor when other stuff I was doing with far less effort was getting roughly the same amount of hits. About a month went by and a friend brought to my attention how they went from 3,000 each to 8,000 or 9,000 each. People were asking for more. The goal of making this project something in demand was realized after 4 months of putting it out. Naturally, I looked to put a new one out, knowing it'd be a guaranteed boost in hits compared to what I was usually doing.
Last time on Deadliest Catch This Shit on DVR.
Where the fuck's a Footlocker?
It's the question.
No new friends, no new friends, no new friends. Hey, shitlord, I've been looking everywhere for you.
Oh, that's cute.
Quit leaving me alone with those weirdos. They keep making fun of my snap-offs.
Whoa, really? I think they're cool.
Yeah, shut up and help me organize a team meeting. Hey, where you going?
I'm gonna Rick Ross grunt in a cave for 2 hours.
Max approval. What's going on?
too big for this shit. I'm out. Huh? Fuck.
HGH shit. Yo, where's the thief? Oh, my character was designed really well.
Sorry I'm late, sir. Ralph's was closed and...
Well, then where the hell did you go if they were closed?
I went to the Whole Foods across the street.
You expect me to pay for that yuppie ass shit? Do I look like Bloomberg Ogre? Because I'm actually a fucking toddler. Give me that shit.
Sir, that was my kebab.
Take the rest of your dick-shaped food. Go fuck yourself.
SpongeBob Band-Aids ain't fixing that.
Sports jokes.
Yeah, I pelt nerds with footballs. Get on my level.
Fuck trees.
Hey, you're gonna run out of branches eventually. And don't grow anymore with that Turbo Geek chemistry shit.
I'm too name brand for this shit.
Fuck this.
Hey, what the fuck?
Yeah, what's good, baby?
I was gonna crush him like an empty rock star.
You'll do no such thing. I got 3 cans of Boyardee on this kid. Every time I go with a
man,
word,
this
you
ain't my
always
fault.
try
My
to
kid
screw
was
it up. I
eyeing
can't
me and
believe you
shit, and I might be
sometimes.
rocking
Look at your
Jordans,
dad
but, you know, I ain't
dead.
Jumpman.
This is just pathetic. I'm worth at least 5 cans of Boyardee.
Fuck it, this kid's dead.
Ah, shit.
Hey, why didn't you use that spirit gun thing?
Well, it's weird. Every time I point my finger, I think about dick.
Welcome to day 2 of the Dark Tournament.
Hi!
Next challengers are, whatever that means.
Like I was saying, boys, no one will ever unironically buy Soda Shack.
Challenging the defending champions, the Spirit Warriors.
These kids got me out of bed to see these queers. Fuck, I want my money back.
What's up, fat shits? You know, besides your BMI. Excuse me. I don't understand. I mean, I know this is anime, but you know what? I'm done.
Whoa!
Fat ass!
They're made of soy sauce.
That wasn't very rice.
All y'all dead? Ah, nah, shit.
Get ready for my 3 frames of animation technique. Anime.
Ah, shit.
Nice try. You could eat chili out of these traps, big boy.
I'm gonna need my own hashtag.
Goodbye.
And that was the last time I touched the Dark Tournament. Overall, it attempted less of a narrative flow and more jokes edit, jokes edit, jokes edit. And again, that's not what I'm into. Now, I like natural. I like dialogue. And if someone's too ADD for that, fuck them. I never thought in terms of frequency, compression, clarity, panning, none of that. Once I started figuring that out, though, is when I started separating those dubs from what everyone else was doing. The drive was always there. Spirit of humor was always there. But lack discipline, no one's listening. I told you I got lines like an Etch-a-Sketch.
Just hit the reset button. Hit the reset button.